points. Guard. Order arms. Stand easy.
Kia ora.
Tino pai.
Thank you, ma'am.
Forward, march.
Thank you. I am Arthur Wardston from the Sydney Company. We want to build a town here. Big town, big ships, big cargo.
E rite tonu kia henare korofi.
My father says you remind him of a missionary.
Yes, well, a kind of missionary. I preach the gospel of progress. Now, this town will bring settlers, lots more trade for your market gardens. And many more of these.
Ai. Ia tātou te whenua po tana kāinga. Kauri I tawhiti po tō tātou waka I te neke me te Pākehā. E nui te mana, te ora mō tātou.
My father accepts your offer.
Then we must draw up a deed.
E mea na me tui.
I tikanga Pākehā ne, me tui.
Where did you learn to read and write?
Henry Caulfield, the missionary.
Thank you.
E au te mea Pākehā.
I can't.
Ākona. Tai hoa. E pauaru taku tamāhine. Te wahine mau?
He says you can have me also, as your wife.
Good morning, everyone. As Mayor of Onuhora, I am delighted to welcome you all to this presentation, which I am sure will mark a major change in our community. It has been long in gestation and looks to use what is best of Onuhora. These are our best assets, and
Why are
want
we
the
here,
world
Dad?
to know about
I thought I came back to see
them.
Maya.
I firmly believe
Mr.
that
Woodstead.
This presentation is a new beginning for
Pete.
all of us. And now I've said enough, so I'll hand over to the driving force behind the project, our own Peter Wardston.
Thank you, Mayor Mitchell. This project has been a year in the making. I see it as a chance to re-energise Onuhora and provide much-needed employment. I give you the Onuhora Ecotourism Development. There'll be a hotel, a golf course, water sports. I'm already in negotiations with an investor who sees much potential in our project. Onuhora A town with a future. There is one person who must be acknowledged. My father, Ken Wardston. He's generously agreed to break his lease so that the government can sell us some of his farmland. Thanks, Dad.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Dad. Eno.
Ka whaia. Congratulations. Wonderful idea. Employment. We need that. One small matter that troubles me, that being the generous gift of land by Mr. Wardston to the town. The problem is, that land is not his to give. Nor his landlord, the government. That land belongs to my family.
Dad, it's just a myth, a whānau myth.
No, girl. That land is ours.
No! You can't cut down trees here.
Hogwash, I can cut them anywhere. I own the land.
This hill is Tapu, home of the Ruru, a kaitiaki, guardian to those who have passed on.
This place will be the new Sydney.
I would be careful if I were you, Arthur.
Careful of what?
Of my father.
Oho mai e tama. Anei taku tamahine, toho wahine. Hea atu tō hia. Kia rahi atu.
He wants to know why you were greedy.
What? No, I paid for the land with the gold.
Ka. Ah. O mātau te whenua.
The money was a gift, to let you stay and live with us. The land does not belong to us, we belong to the land. You maramane pa.
Ka pai. Kia ora. Hea tō kata. Kare anō. Mataku i a koe.
He whakamā?
Pono. Whakamā. Kore take pēr.
Shouldn't have said I'd break the lease. Farm's tired, all right, but we always got through before. It's just stirred everyone up. Their land. Next, they'll claim the river.
You got a good idea there, Mr. Wardston. So are you doing it?
No, for my old man, really. Farm's not shaping up anymore. Whole town's not shaping up.
Peter Wardston, town saver.
So was Maya the only reason you came back?
The troubles of my little sister. She's got one last chance, then it's away. I always seem to come back when there's a drama. I'm a city girl now.
Ooh, cup of latte.
Oh, shut up.
International law and all that, eh?
How did you know?
Well, your auntie Phil's and Dad who can't help but pass it on to me. I think they wish we'd stuck together.
All we did was sneak around behind their backs.
Like now.
Not supposed to be up here. One of Auntie's stories. Oh, sorry about my dad the other day. He's a bit upset you didn't consult any Māori about the project.
Am I supposed to?
Well, to quote Legal Systems 101, it's one of the principles of the treaty.
Ah, the treaty. What principles?
The duty to protect Māori culture, the principles of mutual benefit. The principles are in law, Pete. Remember the law?
Since?
1975.
Yeah, but the problem with that stuff is that it can hold back business.
It won't.
Hey, the investor turns up next week from Japan. If there's any trouble, the whole thing might fall through.
I wouldn't worry about it. I won't go any further. Come on.
Well?
One of the ships brought a letter for you.
Thank you. My mother.
You okay?
Yeah. Just things moving a bit fast, aren't they?
You don't want to be burned again, right? No problem.
Okay, it's true. I've checked the Resource Management Act, and we were supposed to have consulted with the tangata whenua.
Peter, I know we both had high hopes for this development, but it's not going to solve anything if it just creates a whole raft of new problems.
All they want is to be consulted. Trust me. Please.
No, I'm not getting involved. I've got a job in Auckland now, that's it.
Well, protesting is no good. I'll only make things worse. These things are settled in the courts
But
now.
the answer is no.
Baby girl, we went without for you, so you could get your law degree.
You'll get your money back.
But what about for the people here? I mean, they have nothing.
We've always had nothing, Dad.
Let's go for a walk.
Hey?
Oh. Varuru watched over us here. special place. Auntie, tell us a story about this place. The truth. Was it ours?
Yes.
From where? And how was the land lost?
Oh, boy.
Tell us.
A tūpuna of ours, Tohu, gifted the use of the land to a pārea, Arthur Woodstone, so that he could build a township. But the town was built up the coast, where it is now. So Tohu asked for the land back. He trusted the Pākehā laws. They worked against him. The land was lost. He was shamed. Shamed us all. We're the guardians of this land. And we lost it.
Okay. We do things my way. It's still only a story. We need facts. I think you should put a claim into the Waitangi Tribunal. That way you'll be able to have the history properly researched and everyone will find out the truth.
Te minita haere mai.
E nare korewhi, tēnā koe.
Kia ora. Kia ora. Tēnā koe, he nare. E pai ngā nekinga.
Tino pai. Pai mutunga. E toru ngā kāinga e neke tahi ana.
Ko tā whakatō, Pākehā.
E tika. He hua pai. He ota rāne.
In other places, Pākehā have made many problems. Fighting, drunkenness. Many chiefs have asked Queen Victoria to control her Pākehā. The Queen proposes a treaty with the people of New Zealand. More than 40 chiefs have already signed the treaty at Waitangi. The agreement is in 3 parts called articles. The first says that the chiefs of New Zealand agree to allow the Queen to govern over the whole land. The second part says that the Queen will guarantee your chiefly authority and all your lands and treasures.
He tohua, ngā whenua, ngā taonga.
Your lands, your ways, your laws.
He noho tonu ahau he rangatira?
Aye. And all Pākehā, from the governor to the settlers, must consult you before they can do anything here. The third article allows you to become one of the Queen's subjects, like me. Her soldiers will protect both of us. The second part also says that you can sell your land only to the Queen.
What?
In that way, she can make sure that iwi and hapu keep enough land for your own needs.
He rangatira manaki.
The Crown has no right to interfere in our arrangements.
There are also plans for a land claims commission to investigate sales already made. If the chief says no sale, the governor will declare the sale void.
This will kill progress.
I must say, you are looking very comfortable amongst the Māori.
Kāti. Me haere tāo. Māku ngā kupu ki ngā rangatira.
Kia ora, hoki mai.
He ko, ko ochi. I rongo te karaiti.
Kaore, he kitea.
E whakatoa Pākehā, he oranga mō tātou. Nā tō rātou kuini, tātou katoa e manaki.
Ka whai.
Pub?
No.
Scared of the old man?
No.
Well, I guess we've got something to hide now, eh?
Well, Pete, my family are thinking of putting a claim to the Waitangi Tribunal. It'll be decided at a hui tonight.
What does this mean? My dad's going to end up losing his farm? You said this wouldn't go any further.
I know. Look, I wish I never said that.
We invited the Pākehā to stay. For 20 years after the treaty was signed, the governor and the chiefs worked side by side. But then the Queen made the settlers the government, without asking us. There were more of them than us, and they pushed the treaty aside. They made laws to take our land, and when they got the best land, they forgot us. Some of our people left, many remained, but by then we had nothing.
This kind of thing is no secret. I mean, these days the government freely admits a lot of it was a scam. The Waitangi Tribunal will be hearing claims in this area soon. Others in the iwi will be making claims, and I think you guys should too.
Hey, Kitty, you're a townie now. Why should we trust you?
I support my daughter. We need this.
Then you should do a tie.
And get us all in jail.
The Waitangi Tribunal is like a commission of inquiry. It puts your story on record, and if it's upheld, then you can talk to the government about an apology and financial redress. You might even get your land back.
I think we should go for it. What have we got to lose?
You have spirit, girl. But what about this eco-tourism project? Lots of jobs for us there.
Everyone wants this project to go through. There's no question about that. But what if this land is really ours? Oh, it'll be sold, lost forever. What will our tamariki say? My tupuna did nothing for us.
I think we should do it.
Well, what do people want? All those in favour?
Aye.
Right. Oh, hang on, there's another thing. You guys will need a lawyer, someone who can drive that side of things.
Kia ora, Kerry.
Hey?
Aye.
No, I have to go back to...
Kaura koe hine, I ngangaru nui.
Hei hapai, I tēnei whakatupuranga, I tēnei whakatupuranga.
What are you doing?
You're free to become one of us now.
No, it is you who must become one of us. Look, anyway. Look. A town, a port, great schooners. But the company won't invest unless we own the land.
You already share the land with us.
No, us. This is what holds you New Zealanders back. There can be no progress without one person owning it.
I don't want that. It's healthy working for each other. Things are good here for us.
No, it's too slow. All this can only be achieved by one, and only one. Me. Anyway. I want to bring the Land Claims Commission in here to was the last hope we have of getting clear title to the land. I need you. I will build us a great white house to live in.
No. We are the land. Arthur, if you trample the mana of the land, you trample on me also.
From the National Archives. 30 years of letters from your tupuna Tohu to the governor. They were written by his daughter Hiniwai. Now in them it says the land was gifted a tuku. Onihora was supposed to be established on your land or given back to the hapu.
So it's true. Hear that, sis? It's true. Real, not stories.
Taiho. It also says that there was a deed signed. Now, without it, we actually only have these letters and the stories that were passed down. It's hardly enough for a case.
We believe in progress in Onehora, and we hope to set an example for other small towns. Negotiations with Mr. Yukisada's company are at an advanced stage, and we should be underway in a few months.
She hasn't even mentioned the claim.
We're looking at 4 main areas of development, catering...
Why don't you mention what else is happening here?
This is Ty Bell, one of our local Māori. Be my guest, Ty.
No, Dad.
Thank you. The local hapu here have put in a claim to the Waitangi Tribunal. Now, we're saying that the land intended for this eco-tourism project was wrongfully taken by the Crown. Now, we want independence in choosing what is right for our land and our people. Therefore, this claim is a statement of tino rangatiratanga for the local Māori community. Now, we're going to the tribunal because we must fight for our rights any way we can. Kia ora.
Storm in a teacup.
Konnichiwa.
Hey, it's on.
A news conference in the peaceful little town of Onehora was hijacked by a Maori radical.
Negotiations with Mr. Yukisada's company are at an advanced stage, and we should be underway in a few months.
Why don't you mention what else is happening here? We want independence in choosing what is right for our land and our people. We must fight for our rights any way we can.
Many residents of Onehora feel the town's image of healthy race relations is being tarnished by a few Maori activists.
Who do they think they are? Claiming our great-grandfather diddled them out of their land.
Dad, what if they are right?
They're not right. We built this place and no bugger's going to come in and take it off us.
Sure, Dad.
And stay away from her.
What?
Whole bloody town knows you're carrying on together.
What's that got to do with anything?
You said you were doing this project for the family. Son, you're a Wardston, so act like one.
Not for the family, Dad, for you.
Then fight for it, boy. If it's the only thing I ask of you, fight for it.
Come on, Auntie.
No, Dad, we agreed to do things my way.
If they want to fight, I'll give them a fight.
But we are fighting, Dad, in the law courts. The only way people are going to change their opinion of us is if we're economically strong again.
What? Some iwi corporation with a brass ride around in Mercedes? You're talking like a townie now. Where have you two been?
We had to walk home. The bus wouldn't stop for us.
it is the governor who will issue title to this land, or not. I am here merely to listen to each of your claims.
Eki. Nā te pārea te kupu. O tātou rā nei te whenua.
Now, Arthur Wardston, you make the case that the land in question was sold to you outright, not gifted, as is said by Mr. Tohu. Is this correct?
Absolutely.
The rangatira Tohu claims there is a deed which states that the land was gifted for the specific purpose that the Sydney Company would establish a township. Is this so?
Yes, but I did pay...
May I see it, please?
Yeah?
Te pepana.
Pehena hot.
Kauri au.
Maata tānei hot.
Where's your copy of the deed?
I seem to have misplaced mine also.
So there is no deed?
No. But I did pay for the land with 6 gold sovereigns.
Ah.
Yes, Arthur did give us money.
Exactly.
And he is welcome here as long as he respects our ways.
But it is agreed that money has changed hands.
Aye.
Yeah. Good. I will convey this to the governor.
It's about your land. It says it was a tuku, a gift, to be used for a town. Or else given back to the hapu. Nothing of this to anyone. What you do with this is for you to decide.
Thanks.
Only don't take too long.
Maya, what the hell are you doing? Hey, you stay there! Hey, come back here! Dad! Dad!
Off of me!
Maya! Call the cops!
Steady on, Pete. My apologies, Ken. We'll ensure the girl is dealt with.
What are you doing, girl? Why?
They stole from us.
Excuse me?
See, they took something from me. So now take it back.
That's not the way to do it, girl.
Got nothing to lose because we've gotten nothing. No land, no jobs, no nothing.
Tootie. Ken, if you want the police involved, I don't blame you. I'm so sorry.
No need for that.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Ken.
Kia kite.
Pete.
Investor got cold feet. The project's off. The project would have given Maya a job.
Oh, yeah, as a cleaner.
It is better than nothing.
Don't you understand? We want our own projects.
And who would drive it? None of you have the skills.
Who would employ someone like you to start with?
We've all lost out, you understand? You'll get the land back and let it go to Gorse.
I never knew how little faith you had in me.
Kerry, wait! Tell your father I'm clearing land for the Sydney Company.
He pipana te kāwana, e mea ana nōna te whenua.
Nau mātou e tirihanga.
Cheated? No, I am doing this for you, for all of us.
E pā, tanguhia mai te whenua. Kaore ona take.
Ka. Te tiriti te mea, wainga te kuini me tātou. Te kāwana te māngai o te kuini. Haere kopa ki aia, ki te tana he.
Anyway, I will still have my town, but not here. The company has decided I should establish a township further up the coast at Onehora. They've already sold this land to the Crown.
Then you will see we get it back.
No. I intend to lease the land from the Crown and farm it.
Why?
Because I want to be here with you, anyway.
We are the kaitiaki.
I will build us a mansion.
The mana of the land has been entrusted to us.
I cannot live under the rule of a native.
Inhora ata.
Anyway!
Our ecotourism development is back on the drawing board. However, I want to make sure we do things the right way from now on. We're obliged to consult with you in our planning, so how would you like us to help you?
We don't want you to help us. We want to act as partners as the treaty intended.
Some piece of paper signed last century.
It's a living document as if it were written now. That's in law. It has 3 very simple articles, and all we're asking is that you abide by those.
Kerry, let's get real. Under the law, we have to consult you, true. But we don't have to take any notice of what you say.
Peter, please.
You have messed up the town's chance.
Your chance. This is the right thing to do, Pete, and I have to do it.
Oh, yeah, just like the first time we were together. I have to go, Pete. It's the right thing for me to do. The plain truth of the matter is that when there are enough of us, we won't need the Maoris at all.
What is it that you have against trying to live together, side by side? You still care for her. What a shame. She is to be married today.
What?
To a young chief from a nearby tribe. Your actions have shown them that they need alliances.
Nauranga tira mā, e koro mā, e kui mā.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou.
Nau mai, hara mai.
Tēnā koutou.
Nau mai.
The reason we have called this public meeting is to get everything out in the open.
How are you going to get those jobs back?
This is one of the claims our iwi is putting forward. Our quarrel is with the Crown, not with you.
But we're the ones that'll cop it.
Not if we have anything to do with it. If the tribunal finds in our favour, then we will negotiate a settlement with the government. Then maybe we can use the Iwian Corporation to help us run the ecotourism project ourselves.
I think we should give them a chance. Well, they've always been the kaitia aki, or guardians of this place.
We get to you too, Diana.
We too want development for this town. Who do you think is at the bottom of the pile? Who here is intimidated by young Māori who hang around the square? We can do something about that. If the land is returned, we can build a future. But if we can't, then it'll cost us all a lot more in the long run. The treaty...
Treaty doesn't count. The Maori version's different from the English one.
It's true, there are differences. But both versions indicate that we must always act in good faith toward one another, and both guarantee our lands and treasures.
You can only blame your ancestors if they sold all your land.
If they sold the land, fine, but if it was taken wrongfully, that's different. How can we expect young people not to steal when every day they walk past land that was stolen from them?
What about the farms? Are you going to kick us off?
No, there's no point in creating new grievances in place of old. But Māoris do have a special relationship with the land.
Well, I'm a jumbo, I reckon.
What evidence have you got that Ken's farm is yours?
Well, we have a discrepancy between Crown records and the protests made by our tupuna.
A lot of hearsay, you mean?
Okay, listen to me. There's nobody more disappointed about the project falling through than me. But I want them to go to the tribunal. Let's get this sorted out. What have we got to lose? If they're the guardians, let them guard.
From a new tannery up the way. What are the stock gonna drink now?
What do you want?
I quit from the council.
What?
I had this brilliant idea. Develop the land, build an industry. And I could. Because money talks, it's just land. Didn't matter how anybody felt. Then there's my old man. Cleaning out the river. Heartbroken. Because there's pollution in it. Because no one's allowed to look after it. And I realized how that must feel.
Tribunal hearing starts tomorrow.
I know.
Gotta go.
Ngai te ahuatanga o te rae, nau mai, haere mai. E nā rā koutou e ngā mātu e ngā tūpuna e, tēnei rā ngā iwiorotanga hau e.
They're the Waitangi Tribunal. Half of them are Pākehā.
Karanga mai, karanga mai.
I can't talk for you to the tribunal, girl. But I'm too scared, girl. I'm scared of that Pākehā system.
Auntie, even if you just said you felt unwelcome, that's evidence of what's happened here too.
No, girl. I'll sit with you, but I won't say anything.
Juncture to draw the tribunal's attention to the fact that Lieutenant Governor Hobson issued a circular in 1840 assuring the chiefs that the governor
The
would
story about the land transaction between our ancestor Tohu and the agent for the Sydney Company, Arthur Wardston. It is recorded in 30 years of letters written by our ancestor to the governor, as you can see by our submission.
If I've understood you correctly, there has been no sighting of this alleged deed since 1840 or thereabouts.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, that's correct.
Doesn't look good, eh, girl?
Those are our submissions, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Well, it appears to me that we're about to adjourn. I'd like to thank the claimants for the evidence they have prepared. Our report will be published in due course.
They haven't got enough to find in our favour.
After the break, we'll move on to the associated claim.
I have something to say.
Dad. Mr. Chairman, I must protest.
Do you have any objection?
No, Mr. Chairman.
Proceed, please.
I have a letter signed by my great-grandfather, Arthur Wardston, and their ancestor, Tohu. It says the land was not sold, but gifted so a town could be built. Instead, the land became a farm. The whānau have a right to it. I am an honest man, and I want to hold my family up as being honest also.
He puti puti pai katoya he apirito peruma he te tau he taualoha kweko romora kuaro
It took a couple of years, but finally the town got its resort. Along with an apology from the government, our iwi got cash and land as compensation, and the council was happy to do a joint venture. The whānau got their land back too. Some of it was used for the resort, and Ken farms the rest. Nothing's changed, except he's got a new landlord. Us. A lot of people got jobs at the resort, including yours truly. And our tupuna were finally able to rest.